Today we have a 2009 and a half G8 GXP. This is Cody's car. He bought it modified and trying to just start dialing everything in. It was on E85, but since we don't have a sensor, we actually backed it down to 93. We've got the 93 tune in here, nice and happy. This car has a D1sc 3-core intercooler, built bottom end, we think, with a pretty large custom cam. And it's making right at the tip, a little over 13 pounds of boost, but for most of the run, it's around 12 to 13. It's a straight drive car that I squashed dual. What else was it?
90-pound injectors.
Okay.
Squash fuel system, RPM built trans.
I think that's most of it.
That's mostly it.
And it ran great. The injectors being 90s, I would usually think, hey, we should upgrade injectors, but with the nice fuel system,
Yep.
It's a 1-to-1 fuel system. So at 13 pounds of boost, the fuel rail should actually be seeing around 70 pounds of fuel pressure. So that's allowing it to use the 90-pound injectors to their max efficiency, unlike a lot of people who just slap bigger injectors in. And if you're at a fuel pressure, it doesn't matter how big your injectors are because it can't, push if it has no pressure behind it. So anyways, we got this car in, we redid all the drivability, went and took it for a ride, tuned in some drive stuff, and then got on the dyno. The first few runs, the tack signal wasn't working too well, so we started out at what, 640 or 660, somewhere there?
Yeah. Yep.
So 660 and ended up at 767 and 656, around 11 and a half to 1 air fuel ratio through the whole run. And one thing that he was noting is like it picked up, and this is not the bottom run. Like we picked up a lot more than this.
Oh, yeah.
The graph was just so bad that it didn't make sense. So anyways, picked up a lot of torque down low because with a centrifugal, I know we've talked about it before, you can add a lot of timing down here. You're only making, 5-6 pounds of boost when you first hit it. So we put in a good amount of timing up top. It only has 14 and a half. By 7,000, it's down to 14 and a half degrees of timing. So when we get this thing on E85, that'll probably be around 1920, depending on how aggressive it wants to get. E85 is just such a good fuel for that. But we maxed this thing out today at 767.52 and 656.31 and still super safe, and it runs great. Drivability is much improved as well. The one thing that I have been forgetting to do, or Dusty, he's not here today, but I'm going to go ahead and pull up the standard just to get that, because we always talk about the standard and we didn't even do that in the last few videos. So let's see what it would be on standard. So standard today, it was 783, 670. That's the power that the actual drum saw today. Most shops are going to give you this number. So I'm real happy with that. And we will come back soon. He's going to come back from dual clutch and some E85. Hopefully make about 850, 870, I'm hoping. But anyways, we got some videos he's going to send up. He's going to send me some dyno pulls. I'll get of course, the graphs on the end here, at the end here for you. But another Procharger setup making big power with relatively low boost. I mean, you're not going to see an LSA car making almost 800, really, on 13 pounds of boost and 93. You're just not going to do it. So take that, LSA cars. But anyways, until next time, I appreciate it. You guys have a good one.